When your ex reaches out to you, this is what you need to do. There's 3 steps to this process. I'm gonna give you guys the answers to it right now of what you need to do after they finally reach out. Now, if you remember in my last video, I talked about this is why your ex hasn't reached out to you. Well, now I'm gonna tell you guys what you need to do when they do reach out to you. You gotta follow these 3 steps, otherwise you don't have a shot. Sorry, I'm telling you the truth. The first thing you need to do, keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it relaxed. What you need to understand is when your ex reaches out to you, and this will be the text that they'll send you. The first text you're gonna get is gonna be a 1-word text. It's gonna say, hey, or it's gonna say hi. Maybe they put an emoji after. What a lot of people get messed up in this situation is they take that as that's their signal that they want to get back together, and they dive in and start saying stuff that they shouldn't say. If you get that text, that's what it's going to say. It's going to say hey, or it's going to say hi, maybe with an emoji after. The only thing that you should text back is, hey, how have you been? And that's it. What they're doing is, yes, you guys were in a relationship. They're contemplating the thought of potentially getting back together with you. To make a comparison of a situation of what it's like for them is you're at a swimming pool. You dip your toe in the water to test the temperature of the water because you're not going to jump right in if you don't know what's going on. You put your foot in to test the temperature of the water, and if it's too cold or even warm enough for you to jump in, they don't jump right in, you don't jump right in, right? What do? You walk over to the stairs and you slowly walk yourself in. And even right when you get into the water, you're still at the waist high level, and you slowly do the walk around till you get yourself comfortable with the water, and then you finally dive in and you fully go on with your swim, right? Everyone's done that. This is exactly what they're doing. That first text to them is them dipping their toe in the water. And as things go on, if it goes good, they'll soon get into the water, which is talking with you and seeing where it goes. But you can't mess it up. So that's why you have to keep it calm and cool right when they first text you. Now, most people tend to mess this up halfway through the beginning of the conversation because you'll receive a text something along these lines. Oh, I saw this and it made me think of you. And it hits an emotional trigger. And then you say, oh yeah, I've been thinking about you. I've missed you so much. You've overwhelmed them now. You have to understand that if they broke up with you and they're coming to you now texting again, they have a thought that maybe we can work things out. But if you emotionally overwhelm them, you've already pushed them away. So keep it calm, keep it cool. Even if they say something along those lines of, oh, I saw this and it made me think about you. A response back to that could be, oh yeah, I saw this too and it made me think about you the other day. LOL, that's funny that you said that. You put the LOL, keeps it casual. You say what they are saying back. And that's how you keep it calm, cool, don't overwhelm them emotionally. Let them be the one to express the emotions and see where it's going, because sorry, you have to play their game. Because if they broke up with you and you want to get back together with them, at this point you have to play their game. The second thing that you need to do is text them back the same length that they are texting you back. Once again, this goes back to step 1 of keeping it calm and cool and not overwhelming them. If they send you a 1-sentence or 2-sentence text, you send them back the same length text back, maybe even a little bit less. Don't send like a 1 or 2-word answer to them because they will take it as that you're not interested. So try to answer back at the same length that they're texting you. If they send you a sentence or 2 sentences and then you send them a fucking novel back to them, you're overwhelming them also in that situation. And then you're giving yourself away by you're essentially telling them that you're still interested, you want to hook up with them because you're sending this big ass long text to them. And then it takes them away like, oh my God, like I'm just trying to have a casual conversation, because now they're trying to take it slow. Understand that in this point where you're at, you don't have any advantage. Like I said, when I said earlier, you have to play their game. So 2 sentences, you send 2 sentences. That's what you need to do. The last thing is you can't ask them to hang out right on that first day of texting, because once again, that overwhelms them. If you guys notice in my videos when I make stuff like this, everything is a step-by-step process, And everything always reflects back to the first step and second step that leads to the last step of the process. I tell you guys what to do, because if you mess up the first and second step or any other steps, you've ruined the whole thing. So in this case, what you need to do is let it ride for a little bit. I would say minimum a week, but slowly build up to it. Casual talk for a couple days. And then maybe towards the weekend, if you guys have started talking, now this is where it gets hard because it depends on when they reached out to you. If they reach out to you on maybe a Wednesday or Thursday, you can't ask them to hang out that weekend. Wait till the following weekend. So sometimes this could be maybe a 10-day process. But keep it casual, keep it nice, don't overwhelm them. Continue the text, but keep yourself in the ballpark, but you can determine that based off how they text you. And if you respond the right way, you will be able to keep it going for about 10 days. Maybe they get eager and reach out to you to hang out. If not, if you keep them going that long, you have a shot. See, this is with my program that I've talked about in all my videos, my revival program. I also do coaching calls. I can also teach you how to text your ex when they reach out to you. I have multiple things that I can teach you guys and show you guys that you need help with what I do. So texting is one of them, how to talk to them, what to do in certain situations, going out on a first date with somebody. All this can be done. You can send me an email. You don't necessarily have to join my program right away. I make these videos because I'm showing you guys that I know what I'm talking about. I can get you guys where you need to be. So don't ask them to hang out. Wait until it gets to about Thursday of the following week when you guys are talking. And then you say, hey, what do you got going on this weekend? Now, this is where you'll know if you have a chance to hang out with them. You text them, hey, what do you got going on this weekend? If they say they're totally busy, they can't do anything, that might be a sign that they don't have an interest, but it's also weird why they're texting you. But it could also be a test to see how long you'll continue to keep doing this. Because remember, they broke up with you. They might want to put you through the grinder for a little bit and see how long you'll do this to say, does he really still want to be with me? So you might have to suck it up. And if they say, oh, I'm busy all weekend, what about you? What are you doing? Hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm free Saturday. I don't have stuff going on. Throw it out there. Even if they say they're busy, just throw it out there. Well, I'm free Saturday and Sunday. If you have time, we should, go grab, a quick lunch or a quick drink. You have to say lunch because if you say, let's go get dinner, that's way too intimate, especially for you guys that just broke up. You need to say, let's go grab lunch or let's go get a drink during the day because you have to start it slow. I know that you guys already had a relationship, but you have to remember you guys aren't together anymore. And now you have to start brand new. Like you guys never met each other. Or reflect back on the beginning of the relationship. How did you get her? How did you get him? Use those techniques, how you got that person in the beginning, but you can't say exactly what you said to get them in the beginning, because if the relationship meant something to that person that did break up with you, they'll remember that stuff and think that you're using a tactic or a game to try to get them back. So you have to treat it like it's new, but also maybe implement some of the things you did in the beginning that did attract them towards you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!